Hey, welcome everyone to the Jori Richard program. Little dog is in a hurry. Hey, oh boy. Here. Another episode of the Jori Richard program. This video we have called How to Speed Up Your Manifestations 100%. That means within like a 10-year period, if it took some people 10 years to get rich or to get noticed, with this method that I'm going to teach you right now, it speeds it up so it happens in 1 year. So you can get 10 years of work done within 1 year. In order to channel in new energy, new insight of the greatest minds that have ever lived, you can do this from books. You can do it from TV shows. Like if you watch Bruce Lee, you're going to begin to connect with his spirit. So anybody, even people that have passed away, you can connect with their spirit. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to connect with the greatest magician, the greatest sorcerer who has ever lived. And we're going to do this by reprogramming our mind, because this is an experiment that I'm going to do. Life is all about experiments. You don't know how things really work until you do the experiment and you implement it, you see it pander out until the end. You don't know how shit works, and you can't take people's word for it. Hey, Missy Caudle. You can't take people's word for it, because you need to actually be the scientist and actually implement these methods. Because you don't know how the fuck the world works until you actually do it yourself. So we're gonna implement a scientific study in order to increase our manifestations 100%, so we get done what would normally take 10 years, because I don't want this shit to take no fucking 10 years. We're gonna use this method and experiment and see what happens. But what the goal is for it to actually take 1 year. So what would usually take 10 years, we want it to take 1 year. Man, my fucking arm is hurting. That's what happens when you walk around the neighborhood with a phone. Your arm starts going numb. You feel like you've been beaten off for hours. So this is what we're gonna do. We have Aleister Crowley. He's the greatest sorcerer, the greatest magician who has ever lived. And I'm trying to manifest certain things. So in order to do this, we're gonna get inside of his mind. We're gonna read one of his poems every single day live on YouTube. We're going to read it live, and we're going to do this for 90 days straight. And then after that, you're going to be getting in the guy's mind, and you're going to be seeing things that you normally may not have been seeing. So I got this poem. It's called The Wizard Way, and I printed it off, and it's obviously a spell the way it's written. It sounds like some witchcraft shit. So I'm going to use this to reprogram my mind and to get into the mind of Aleister Crowley, so then I could start doing some real witchcraft, some real sorcery. And then I can get the fuck out of my parents' house, start a life for my own, get paid for play, where I'm not just whoring myself and working for the boss. I need to be the boss. I need to be the employer and have people underneath me, or just people watching my videos and enjoying the shit, and then me getting paid for it. That would be great if my artwork was able to sustain me, which it is, because it's the best fucking artwork that has ever been made. Even if you watch the dancing videos, the Mo Case videos, come on. It has never been seen before. It has never been done. And that's why I'm gonna make it, but I can't let all the ridicule and people that I thought would have supported me, that don't really give a shit, no one gives a fuck about what I'm doing, about the artwork. But I know that it'll work, and there's people out there that love me and that enjoy the shit that I make. Because once you're broadcasting to everybody around the whole entire fucking world, you're gonna find people that like you. So the people in your immediate circle, they're not gonna understand. When you're walking around the neighborhood, channeling the alien, or when you're dancing and getting shit-faced drunk, because it's all about channeling the fucking energy in. It's about the artwork. It's about entertainment. You need to be the entertainer, the one who creates the artwork, and then have the business sense to create a pathway in order to have it sustain you, and so that is what you do in this world, and you can be supported. Because these jobs fucking suck. No one wants to be going to White Castle flipping hamburgers or working in a fucking library. I don't give a fuck if someone says, well, I love working in the library. If I gave you $1 million, you'd be out that bitch. You'd say, fuck this. I'm wasting my life here. I want to be in Hawaii on some black sand, in like some tropical climate with fucking coconuts all around me, and then walking around making a Mo Case video. I'll be in Hawaii going, I'm Mo Case, and people are gonna be like, what the fuck is that? Come on, heel. Little dog is on alert. Okay, come on, boy. So that's how you do it. You got to get in the mind of these great people that have made a name for themselves, because everyone knows who Aleister Crowley is. And they're taught, stay away. Do not trespass. Don't go there. Don't even read the guy's writings. No one knows what the fuck the guy was writing, but he made a well-known name for himself, and he was considered the greatest sorcerer or magician that has ever lived. So I'm going to channel that energy, and I'm going to take on that energy, and I'm going to mix it up. And I'm going to use other people that I've learned from. But the whole purpose is to channel the energy of Aleister Crowley. And we're going to read this The Wizard Way poem for 90 days straight, every single day, and have it influence our subconscious mind. And then it's going to speed up our manifestations. And what would usually take 10 years is only going to take 1 year. So that's the goal. That is the experiment that we're going to endeavor to see what happens in the end. I'm going to do all this shit live on YouTube. So it'll make me get outside, like get my ass out of bed, breathe in the good fucking air, and I'll be like, oh, I got to read Aleister Crowley's poem today and walk around the neighborhood. And then that'll make me actually do something, and it'll be cool making all these fucking videos too. Alright, so This was the Jori Richard program. And this video is called How to Speed Up Your Manifestations 100% and Get Done what would usually take 10 years. You could get that done in 1 year.
Isn't it look done?
Yeah, it is.
Wow.
Thank you for watching. Yeah, he's a good boy.